Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and I have a little helper here today who is off school because she's had her operation and she decided that she wanted to pick the M&S calendar again this morning. So we're looking, what number are we looking for?
7.
7. Oh, you found it very quickly. Right. So Matilda's going to be opening it this morning. Yeah, look, here we go. What's in here? Oh, it's a tube. Let's hold it up. It says Ultra Sun Professional Protection Face Anti-Aging Sun Protection for Sensitive Skin, SPF 30. So I think this is a sun cream for the face, which is perfect because we're about to go to New Zealand where it's really hot and sunny. So this is perfect and I'm going to be using this. And now let's see what today's book is. It's going to be a mystery today. It's The Adventure of the Christmas Pudding by Agatha Christie. So very festive and a bit different, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I think of this. So far Agatha Christie's been a bit hit and miss for me, so this will be a fun one to read and interesting to see how I get on. So before I talk to you about the book later, where we skip to the end of the day, I read a graphic novel last night called Phoebe and the Unicorn by Dana Simpson. Now, it was a book I picked up recently. It's a graphic novel and it just sounded hilarious. It'll be coming up in one of my future book hauls. But it says on the back, do you believe in unicorns? Phoebe does. She has no choice. One day she skipped a rock across a pond and hit a unicorn in the face. Probably this resulted in a lasting friendship between Phoebe and the unicorn, one Marigold Heavenly Nostrils. And this is just a cute and lovely and very funny story of Phoebe and her best friend the unicorn. As it says in the back, she hits the unicorn while she's skimming rocks, and the unicorn's a bit rubbish and doesn't seem to be able to give her any of her wishes. And so the only wish that she manages to achieve is to ask the unicorn to be her best friend. And we're following Phoebe, and she's at school and she's getting bullied a bit by one of the nasty girls, and she's struggling sort of with life, and it's just so cute. And I think there's quite a few of these, and I can't wait to keep this and read them with Matilda when she's older. She's already showing interest because of the unicorn. So I really enjoyed this and I gave it 4 stars. Hi guys, so this is past me from last night, talking about Christmas Days, 12 Stories and 12 Feasts for 12 Days by Jeanette Winterson. So I ended up finishing this after I recorded the last video yesterday, so I wanted to make sure that I spoke to you about it while it was fresh in my mind. So it's a beautiful book, this. It's a hardback book. It's really beautiful, and basically it is 12 stories and 12 recipes for 12 days. And Jeanette Winterson's done a really, they've done a great job of packaging this, and she's put together quite an eclectic range of stories in this. They're all sort of Christmas themed, but very different in their feeling. There's some that are more creepy, some that are more thoughtful, some more contemporary, some feel like they're set in the past. They were okay. I quite enjoyed the stories. They were atmospheric. There was a couple that I found a bit scary, which for me, I'm not really into scary stories, but the fact that they evoked that emotion for me, I really enjoyed. The thing that let it down for me is the feast part of it, really, because I really liked the idea of it, and I really liked the fact that these were certain authors or people's recipes. So here we've got Ruth Rendell's red cabbage, and you get a little bit about why this Ruth Rendell has this, and a bit about Ruth Rendell, and then a bit about this sort of cabbage recipe, and then how to make it. But I just felt like the recipes in this were just not things that I would particularly make, which with recipes, that's what I quite like. So you get in here mince pies. Well, that's a good start because I do like to make mince pies. But then you get the red cabbage, custard, smoked salmon and champagne, gravlax, trifle, Chinese dumplings, Mulled wine, yeah, I like that. Turkey biryani, New Year's Eve cheese crispies, New Year's Day steak sandwich, and 12th night fish cakes. And a couple of these I might do, a couple of these well, recipes, yeah, like I say, I might do. But I think for me, this needed, for the recipe side of it to work for me, it needed to be more recipes that I would make myself, and it didn't work for me in that way. I really liked, as I say, the way that she tied in stories from other people, and I quite liked the short stories. So all in all, it was more beautiful on the outside than I enjoyed it on the inside. So it's probably an average 3-star rating from me. Yeah, I don't know what to say really any more than that. The stories, as I say, were okay. I struggle, as you all know, with short story collections anyway, and there's got to be something in there that really like makes me think, or really grabs me. And the problem I find with a lot of short stories is that I read them and I'm like, right, well, that's done then, and I sort of move on. And it's only when a short story makes me really think, or has really got a powerful message, or there's really something that like kicks me, that I sort of remember it and find it great. So unfortunately this isn't the one, so I will be passing this on to someone else who might enjoy it more, unfortunately. But I wanted to come and let you know I'm now caught up. So yeah, now you can move on to day 7. Hi guys, so you now find me being incredibly lazy and sitting on the sofa holding this because I can't be bothered to get up and set up my stand. But I have finished The Adventure of the Christmas Pudding by Agatha Christie. Now, this is a bit misleading, this book. It looks quite big, but actually it's full of, I think it's 5 different stories, and The Adventure of the Christmas Pudding is only about 90 pages long. So that is the book that, or the story that I have read tonight. I'm not going to read the rest of them because I've run out of time. It's been a bit of a busy day. Me and Matilda have been stuck at home, so I haven't had much of a chance to read, and she's been going a bit stir crazy, so there's been lots of play instead of reading. So I really enjoyed this, actually. I really enjoyed Hercule Poirot. I haven't read much Agatha Christie, but this is definitely a favourite. I think it's a good 4-star read. It was fun. It was really interesting to read. It didn't wrap up. Well, actually, it did wrap up quite well, actually. Yeah, just a really fun read, and I like the way that, you know, it's all revealed at the end, how it's all come about, and I just really enjoyed it. So yeah, I definitely recommend, if you haven't read any Agatha Christie, I think it's really nice to pick it up every now and again and try some out. I think this is the 2nd or the 3rd that I've tried. Yeah, and enjoyable, so a 4-star read from me. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. I don't know what book is tomorrow or what's going to be in my advent calendar, so I'm very excited, but I shall see you then. Bye for now, BookTube.